And how do you look back now on the songs on Retriever?
Oh, I'm proud. I was really proud of that album. It's. I think I sang well on it. We play those songs live, and they're fun to sing. Not about to lose or whatever it takes. They're fun songs. I think every album I've done, I'm proud of. There's always stuff on each record that I wish I could have done better or something. There's some albums where the production wasn't right, I think.
And how come you were saying for this album the songs were a bit different?
Yeah.
How come they are different?
I don't know. I think maybe, Retriever had a lot of love songs on it because they were written at the start of a new relationship, and which is still going on, And I think because my personal life, it seemed pretty content and settled and everything, that I wasn't writing about what I was going through anymore. So I started writing these little story songs, and I've done that in the past too. Like I've written songs like Strawberry Blonde and stuff that was a made-up character, And the only time I can do that is when I think my life is at a point where it feels kind of settled in a way, And not that it's happy ever after, It's always changing, So every time I write a new batch of songs, once I put them on a record, I can kind of see where my head was at. While I'm writing it, I don't really see that. But when I look back on my albums, for me, it's like I know exactly what was going on in my life and all that, and and that's just that happens every time.
Do you have if you look back now, I don't know, when did you record this album?
November and December.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh.
Yeah, pretty fresh. So it's hard now to look back on it, even. Or?
Well, I look back on the recording of it, and it was a really good experience working with Mitchell again. He produced my early records, and we sort of missed each other. I think we missed just hanging out together, and so. And there were a lot of other songs that got left off the record too, because I usually write more than I need, and so that, so my memories, it's a bit too soon to judge it. I think I'm really proud of the record. I think, I hope I'm always going to feel that way about the new record, whatever new album I'm doing, because if I think it's my best work. I may not feel that way in a year when I write some new songs.
But now you still.
But now I do, yeah.
Yeah, and what do you call the album then? Time Being.
Well, I had about 12 different titles.
Maybe one or two other ones.
One was Random Shuffle. I had some really strange titles. I had one called Lost in Babu Land. I had like a lot of weird ones. I had like Love and Death was the title of one. But Time Being, I kept going back to Time Being because it, I just liked it because it worked on a few levels, because time being means the present, and it also, I thought we're all beings trapped in time in a way, and I think, well, I spent time being a father, I spent time being a courier, spent time being a child, and and then this album has to do with mortality a lot, and it deals with the passing of time. And I lost a few friends in the recent years. I'm not that old, and it's weird to go to funerals for friends who you went to high school with, and so that was on my mind a lot too, So.
And were there any songs written about those friends? Or?
Yeah, a little bit. I think. The title, Hands of Time, there's a bit in there, as well as Cold Hearted Wind and Now the Day is Done. I was it wasn't so much that I was writing about them, but they were on my mind, and so I think it kept working its way into the song, and as well on a few songs that did make it on the record,